dope scene today. We walked out here, went on a little hike, found some nice scenery, kind of went through all the motions, choreographed our fight scenes, and it was just natural. It felt natural, and I think it's going to turn out really well.
Think you have what it takes? Lead this clan?
Feels good to be eating, yeah. Lately everything bone licking. Bump in your tape, tell you what every song missing. Talent and drive, you don't got dedication. And on the shit you dropping is real animation. I was in the car with 2 white boys and a Haitian, and we get into that dirty ass money contamination. I got drugs in the Ziploc bag, animation, and I meditate to wipe up the hate. Sanitation, ain't you tell me you was fixing the pot? Cancellation, I view that shit as motivation, motherfucker. That's paramount. Fuck the bullshit, I'm the air.
You okay?
Me? I thought I'm supposed to freeze.
Man.
Don't ask me if I'm okay.
Man, that was messy. Man, I was really talking to my camera. You thought it was you. I was talking to my girl.
That's not too much. Anybody lay one finger on the dollar, they get touched. Standing on my own 2 feet in the street, need no crush. On the money trail, it's a rush, tell me what's the hold up. Bitch said I fall under pressure with a big slide. I ain't taking baby steps, I'ma take a big stride. I'm a diamond in the world, I'ma die by my respect. My diamond's price is cuts, so I'm coming for your neck. You can't buy respect.
That comes to mind for you, a tough fight that you had early on. I remember when you fought Ego in LFA, like, you've had those reps so early on in your career that when you got to the UFC, you were ready and prepared. I mean, we had been doing interviews for years, and we sort of knew that, right? So.
Yeah, man, my third pro fight, I got the crap beat out of me by a 36-year-old man. He had that grown man strength, and I was a kid, 18-year-old kid wilding out. So, I learned those lessons and got hardened early on in my career.
All y'all do is post on the internet. I'm ghost, I'm not into that.
I really just had to reevaluate, my priorities, focus on building the amateur program at Fortis MMA. The people that come into the facility are just incredible athletes, and they want to be on that level. So, I got these students, they're constantly coming to me after class asking me, what can I do better? So that makes me have to focus on being a better coach as well. I have to be more in tune with my students, my classes, and taking them to fights, traveling.
I'm high, that's my whereabouts. I'm counting in a fair amount. We getting to the money, motherfucker, that's paramount. I'm a kush loud, motherfucker, that's paramount.
Rich gang.
I'm a girl's bad, motherfucker, that's paramount. Better show respect, motherfucker, I'm paramount.
Rich girl.
We getting to the money, motherfucker, that's paramount. Gas every day, motherfucker.
He's going to work on catching that kick. So do a combination on me. Working on catching that kick. Every time he comes off with his combination, I don't want him to have any free kicks. If I eat that kick, I want to be able to catch it. Does that make sense? Number one attribute I look for in any student, anybody walking through the door, is where your mind's at. The mentality is key. There's going to be a lot of people telling you that you can't do this. You're going to get beat up. You're going to get humbled. And it's really important to have at least one person and you backing you up, telling you you can do this and you're going to be great. With all my students, I really try to focus on the mental because This game's 90% mental. As long as you can direct those thoughts and navigate your mentality while you're in there, then you should be able to be calm and work your way through any situation.
No redemption, drawing skulls all on my binder. In high school was in detention. Teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit, so don't be pretentious. Some you gotta tell them about. There's some ones you don't need to mention. Look who's laughing now, look who's laughing now. Look who's laughing now, look who's laughing now. Look who's laughing now, look who's laughing now. Pray for me, pray for me.
And I'm a father. I get my son on weekends, so I have to give him the time that he deserves. I feel like coaching the amateur program at 47 May has made me a better fighter and person in general.
This life is really all that I know. Lord, pray for me, I need you to survive. Waking up, working on records, I'm overly dedicated to the craft. I get no credit, but fuck it, the talent will speak for itself in a couple of tracks. They wanna label me, I ain't a label though. Industry calling, but I ain't gon' chat with them. Bickering back on the phone over cash that I own. Like I fairly dependent on that to spend. When I'm acting the fool, there's a purpose. Please don't act like you know me in person. Bringing it back to the evilest version. The
This
king
is
you walking, but treat you more dirty.
the starting of a new era. I'm just enjoying life and enjoying doing what I do, living a dream.
Rap genius, make it out easy. When I get the pin, I'm on a different level. Kill 'em with the instrumental, wherever the beef is. I ain't got no time to sleep, and talk is cheaper than money and increasing. You like it, peace like two tuck fingers. Action speaks, so I do that frequent. Shooting movies when I produce a script. Director and manager, engineer, lucid, truly a trip. But pray for me, cause I got spirits always hoping I miss. I try avoiding, but these voices hard to not notice the shit. Overly dope, but the flow flips. Openly known for the soul of an old prince. It's 06, knew the showbiz was a joke shit, but so's this. Independent, get it slept on by a whole list. It's like I gave you everything, but yet it ain't enough. I turn another page, but it always feels like it takes time.
It's a fight, man. You just gotta be in the moment and react, act, react, and that's when good things happen.
These things hurt so bad.
So do I have to wait until tomorrow to be able to see that footage? At least. At least tomorrow. At least.
I saw him bleeding, bro. He was bleeding. He got blood on him. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch bleeding. Oh shit, is that my blood? No!
You know, just giving back. Giving back is part of martial arts, and it makes me a more complete mixed martial artist. And I feel like it's made me a better fighter and person in general.
Came a long way from the kitchen sink. Left about a small town for bigger bank. Family used to take that bottle back until they live a saint. I done blessed so many other people, I'm a living saint. Tell me a little bit. Used to say I was a lost cause. Man, they used to say I was a lost cause. Lost my mind and found some game and tell me to apply. Taught them how to hustle cause I work a number call out. I could take on winter, summer, spring, and winter, fall out. Put me in, coach. I've been ballin' way too long to pin on to they insults. Homie could get stepped on like I'm stepping on these insults. If I got a post, I get it in that shit a impulse. I'm impulsive. Ain't nobody left, we left them roasted. I'm in a ghost. When's the last time that I got ghosted? So much shit I don't like for the Sosa. From the doc, she turned it to a ride, test the Rosa. Man, they hating on me, don't know what's the cause. What you barking for if you ain't got?
Hey, why don't we fight?
Nah, man. Where I'm from, you talk shit, you get hit. There's no red lights about it. You know, it's on.
He's not gonna fucking talk.
Win, lose or draw. Came a long way from the kitchen sink. Left about a small town for bigger bank. Family used to take that bottle back until they live a saint. I done blessed so many other people, I'm a living saint.
But I would still want to fight Steven Peters.
Used to say I was a lost cause. Man, they used to say I was a lost
I was just, I want to fight him now more because I felt like it was disrespectful that he just ignored me. Like,
cause I work a number call out. I could take off winter, summer, spring, and winter.
I posted on my Instagram and And then I even direct messaged him, and then I posted on the picture. I said, check your DMs. And he could have just been like, hey man, I'm doing this, this, and this. And I'm not like the type of person to be like, oh, you're scared to fight me. If you have things going on, you got things going on. We don't have to fight. I was just making a suggestion. At least just, acknowledge that I did that. You just ignored me 100%. So, and I'm not like scared to fight. Steven Peterson, that's like the only thing on my mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck turning down and let me off of that, I hit the kill switch. Let my homie pop them things better, he don't feel shit. Last rapper this me talking like he finna kill shit. Sat that boy on live television, think I'm Will Smith. He think he real until that shit pop. People talk like they don't rock, you walk up on them, turn to Chris Rock. People keep on asking me why I've been sounding pissed off. You put your whole life into this music, then they tell you make a TikTok. For the whole industry, I'm livid, dog. I keep on my shades, cause they can't even see my vision, dog. Coming to my lane, gon' be ahead on collision, dog. I can't do that friendly shit no more, I gotta give it raw. You be on the blogs, reading comments, cause you too involved. That ain't where you finna go get rich, so what you doing, dog? When they pull up on you in all black, you don't know who involved. Ask me what I'm out here really moving, dog. Came a long way from the kitchen sink.
That Steven Peterson kid, that's like the only thing on my mind.